Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am so happy that you've been able to join me today with our Fibrofriday Fridays at 8 a.m. live. And here I am. My name is Scarla, and the Fibro Recovery. I am all about fibro recovery and helping women to live a low to no pain life. And if you're not a woman, you're still welcome. I'm not going to discriminate on who you are as long as you get value. And if you need any assistance with understanding the fibro fighting life and how to accommodate, just let me know. Feel free. So, what I am going to put out there for you is that I have had a 3-day workshop. Today is going to be day 3. And priority 1 is that I want to get out there that I'm covering that, and that discussing today with the Q&A, we're going to be addressing some of the stuff we'll be addressing in the workshop, like boundaries, how to put them into effect, and keeping healthy balance. It's all important, as well as mindset and keeping attentive to everything. So how this all applies in today is because we're discussing about a thing called the flu, viruses, sickness, all of these different things. Okay. When I'm talking about these health issues, I'm talking about even some people have even come up with the description of thyroid issues. Please do. Excuse me for a second. My whole point in this is that shoot. Sorry. Spilt a little bit. That's why you be careful with your drinks. Anyhow, a little better. So I have been addressed by some peoples, and it made it sound like the flu. And I remembered, oh my goodness, that is a really good description for somebody who has no idea really what fibromyalgia feels like. Imagine the flu times 2. And I can almost hear you saying, what do you mean by that? Okay, you have the flu with the body aches and the feeling like ick and everything else, and you have the heat. Fibromyalgia does not have the fever. Neither do a lot of other health issues that can resemble the flu. But that's the first one. Now, I mentioned about viruses, and the reason why is because there's a few different viruses that are being investigated right now that can actually mimic fibromyalgia. I didn't know this until I got one and went, oh, okay. Now, the key thing to remember here is that those viruses, they have to be tested. They have to do blood work, and they have to do checkups and stuff like that. They actually have ways to test and see if these viruses actually exist. They can actually help you get rid of them. Yeah. It's not always easy to define. At least you can define a virus. Fibromyalgia, not so much. So the other one that I discovered is that you also have the ever wondering, and you're not supposed to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway because I'm live and they can get mad at me later. The current modern day viruses, okay, you know, the C virus, the O virus, the D virus. I think there's a few other that all correlate with this. They caused what we have today in the solitary confinement, pretty much. They enhance the fibromyalgia. If you have it, you wish you didn't know what fibromyalgia actually tastes like. And so I just wanted to share that one. And hello, Zero. I wanted to make sure that all questions get answered, and that the virus can actually taste like fibromyalgia. It gives people an understanding, and taste is not taste on tongue is what I'm referring. I'm not referring to that. To people who want to really understand fibromyalgia, give them the flu, give them the coronavirus or the other viruses. Give them those if they have anything to understand with regards to fibromyalgia and understanding its concept. Now, the cool part is that you can recover from fibromyalgia, but it just takes time. But it's a lot longer time than with these other health issues, like the flu or the other viruses that I had mentioned. Any kind of virus kind of brings you down and weighs you down and causes you challenges. But they'll disappear over time, and they actually have medication that'll get rid of them. Whereas fibromyalgia, it's a matter of working it out. So that's how that works out. So I just wanted to make sure that you understood. And I just realized that I didn't put my phone on do not disturb. Whoops. So anyhow, I just wanted to clarify that those challenges, that's similarities with the fibromyalgia. And if you start to have cold hands and you're achy and everything else, but you don't have the fever, don't go just mistakenly think that you have fibromyalgia, or that you don't have fibromyalgia, or that maybe you have something else, or that you're dying, or anything else. No. What I want to explain is that muscle tension cannot be so severe that it can pop everywhere. It can pop everywhere. That muscle tension can go everywhere. Face, back, muscles. And they can also cause a lot of challenges in that case, and in which you need a medical diagnosis. And they are muscle tension. There is ways to relieve that muscle tension, and that muscle tension is what I'm telling, that with muscle tension, going to the hospital to get help on that if it's so severe. Otherwise, physical therapists, and talking with therapists in general, talking with doctors, talking with counselors. It's a full circle event. And even with the other flu-like symptoms and the other symptoms, they all need to be with the doctor. and getting that taken care of. So I want to thank you so much for sharing today. And good question. I have addressed him previous about Zero is asking, am I a doctor? And I addressed earlier in a previous episode, I am a certified life coach and I am an ordained minister. And I just recently found out that I'm going to be looking at becoming a certified peer counselor, which is just underneath counseling. I wanted to be in medical, and I was not able to due to the fact that I'm allergic to vaccines. And therefore, I can't go directly into medicine, but I have trained in medicine. And I check all of my facts and everything with doctors, practitioners, therapists, counselors, etc. Make sure that everything is a-okay. I have gotten approval from those people to go on ahead and go live at any time and share. In fact, I was given kudos about going live and sharing because I do not give medical advice. I do not give any cures or anything unless they're holistic and natural and just something you can go and pick up. So there you go. And that was a very good question, Zero. Glad you asked. And anyhow, I've answered all the questions that I see today. And I have addressed the three parts that I had there. And I'm sorry if I upset Zero. The fact of the matter is I am not a doctor. I am not going to play a doctor. I have not felt the need to be a doctor. I have studied to be in health, but as a counselor. So thank you, and you have a wonderful day, and hope to see you again really soon. I am going live today at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to do my day 3 workshop. And then I will be going on ahead and preparing for next week's live. Feel free to read the description below because I do give a 15-minute consult for a review for the Fibromyalgia Academy, where I work with people to relieve pain with fibromyalgia naturally. I do not give any medical advice on it except for guide to who can help you. Anyhow, I just thought I would put that out there for you. And yeah, so just thought I would let you know. Anyhow, yeah, there you go. And I find it quite offensive, the question that was asked there, talking about grandma. Hello, excuse me. Anyhow, oh gosh, Dr. Granny, really? Anyhow, so I don't think they'll be back because I'm not a doctor. They want a doctor, they can go somewhere else. Anyhow, you take care, and until next time, I will talk with you later. And I do not speak any other languages. I speak in English on my channel, and that's it. The closed caption, you can transfer it over to your language. So thank you so much. You have a nice day. And I open at 8 o'clock a.m. each Friday for a few minutes to answer any questions. Feel free to drop off any questions you wish at my email address at fibrorecoveryisreal@gmail.com, or you can book a session about any questions regarding fibromyalgia. Until next time, take care. Bye.